you know, we really rely on him to make those big plays, and he delivers often.
There are a lot of words you could use to describe Luers senior receiver Brody Glenn. Reliable, routinely impressive, ridiculously talented. How about record-breaking? At Dwenger last week, in the battle for the Bishop Trophy, he tied one of his own school records.
He had 4 touchdowns on Friday, and it just shows how dynamic he is in his routes, how detailed he is, and how much of a competitor he wants to win every single play, you know.
He didn't win every play. In fact, he was disappointed he didn't catch more of his targets. But even so, 6 catches, 130 yards, and 4 touchdowns, that's enough to earn our Player of the Week honor for Week 7, which was a massive week for this program.
It was a really important game, not only for us, but the past teams. You know, this is a huge rivalry. We know how much it meant to everybody.
And Glenn's massive performance was the main catalyst for a massive win.
The kids get a lot of energy off of big plays that Brody makes, and he seems like he's a walking highlight reel from a week in, week out basis. So I think he kind of helped carry us through some of the times last Friday where it wasn't looking so good.
Like the time the Knights needed a conversion badly, and he delivered even more than that.
Probably the signature moment of that game for him and for the team was probably that 4th and 6 conversion that resulted in a touchdown there to tie it up.
Really, I threw a questionable pass off my back foot because I was feeling pressure, and he had a post route. He came back to the ball and caught it for a touchdown, and that just shows how focused he is. And you know, in big moments, he just plays up to the expectations he has.
Glenn's last score of the game gave Luers the lead for good. It also gave him 29 in his career, and that's only 1 touchdown catch away from the Knights' career record, 30, set by Mike Rogers from 2009 to 2012.
Mike's kind of a legend around here. Austin Mack is another one he just surpassed in career touchdowns. He's approaching the career receiving yards.
Held by one Austin Mack, whose career record is almost 2,700 yards. Glenn's piled up more than 2,200 yards to this point, so 450 more, and that record is his.
Oh my God.
He's also staring down the single-season touchdown record. He's got 12, and that record's 17. There's still 2 regular season games left, plus a potential postseason run.
Should we play a long season? I anticipate he probably would break most of those, if not all of them.
Glenn's got a chance to break major receiving records in this powerhouse program. He's a leader on the last undefeated team in the SAC. He was the hero of the Knights' recent rivalry win. But this kid is still hungry and hard to satisfy.
On Monday, I was like, oh, Brody, huh? 4 touchdowns is pretty good. He was like, well, I wish it was 5. I was like, yeah, well, always next week, you know?
We'll see how it goes this Friday when Luers hosts Southside. Kickoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. Until then, this has been Blake Baker with Summit City Sports.
Hey, let's get a 1-2, 1-2.